busted. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain Jay, and tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do, because we are back in Orzhov. Orzhov Empty Dead right here. We are using some of these great new cards, specifically Emptiness is really going to come in handy, and some other new stuff to do the classic Le Petit Mort, which is the Little Dead here, using the classic Raise the Past 2 or less combo with insane value with these new cards. You're going to really like this one. Before we get down into it, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, guys, I'm going to be honest with you, you're going to get attacked by the like and subscribe, which you may or may not know is a YouTube werewolf who will viciously maul you and attack you for not liking the video and subscribing to the channel today. So, what are we talking about when we talk about the Empty Dead? Well, we're doing zombies, vampires, and horrors, and elementals, and stuff like that. First things first, my new favorite girl, Moon Shadow. 1 black, 7/7 Menace, but it enters with 6/1/1 counters on it. Whenever one or more permanents are put into your graveyard from anywhere, while this creature has a -1/-1 counter in it, remove it. So, the more dead we get, the more creatures that die, the more we sacrifice, the bigger she gets. Okay, each time anything dies or goes in the graveyard from anywhere, even discarded, she gets bigger until she's monstrously huge and destroying the whole world with her 7/7 Menace body. And what a lovely body it is. So that is going to be our 1-drop. It pairs super nicely with the Snarling Gurhern, which of course is a fantastic card just for this deck in general, which was kind of my idea. 1 black, 1/1 Menace. Whenever another creature you control enters, power 2 or less. Surveil 1. Immediately be able to put stuff in your graveyard, which means that it'll pump up Moon Shadow and fill your graveyard for the final little combination plays that we're going to have right here. So keep that in mind for our 1-drops. Now everything else is going to be the 2-drops. Let me talk to you about the new stuff first. 2 of the new things we're going to have is the Kinscare Sentries with 1 white and 1 2/2 first strike Kithkin. Whenever this creature attacks, you may put a creature card with mana value X or less from your hand onto the battlefield tapped and attacking, where X is the number of attacking creatures you control. This is super useful because even on turn 3, you put it on turn 3, you swing with 1 or 2 creatures. It'll put down another 1 or 2 drop immediately, tapped and attacking, which is fantastic. Not only that, it's great as a first strike lifelinker. It's solid to build up. Great little defender there. Good card all around. We're also going to go with Abigail. Really liking Abigail. I was hesitant at first about Abigail, but I'm a fan of Silverquill, House Silverquill. 1 black, black or white. We're either going to have flexible mana there, so 2 mana of anything. Bird Bard, 1/1, flying first strike lifelink, and she gives anybody else flying first strike lifelink, but they lose all of their other abilities, which I don't mind doing on Zahir or something like Umbracala Zealot, because then you get a 3/2 flying first strike lifelink, which is a very good combination play right there. The last little new card that those are the 2-drop new ones. The other ones that we're going to have is Familiar Territory. Of course, we're going to go with 4 Get Lost for the removal. We're going to go with Umbracala Zealot for our sacrifice here. And we're also going to go with Zahir Glory's Past for a little bit of zombie action right here. We actually are going to be creating zombies. That's why it's the Empty Dead. 1 black, 1 white, 3/2 with Start Your Engines. We can make zombies if we get up our speed, which is fantastic. We also have the Sacrifice and Surveil combo. This is really important for Umbral and for Zahir. Sacrifice and Surveil works for Moon Shadow and builds the stuff in our Raise the Past graveyard combination play as we go. Really good stuff. Of course, Vengeful Blood Witch punishes for board wipes. If we go wide with board wipes or any creature that dies, they get the ping for punish right there for another vampire undead right there. 1/1. Gain and drain effect, and the nice little combo we have right here is Servandem, 2/2 vigilance and menace. We're really doubling down on the menace here. We do like these menace cards. So whenever another creature dies or is put into exile, fantastic stuff right there, because a lot of stuff is going to die. We also get a 1/1 counter and gain life, so we are getting some resiliency and pumping him up. If he has 4 or more, a power 4 or more, whenever he dies, we get to exile somebody else, which is really cool. Because we can force sacrifice him with Umbral Collar or Zahir or something like that, and actually exile something specific, any other non-land permanent. So he's a really great card to swing in there with, and a 2-drop, 2/2 Vigilance and Menace. A lot of value from EOE right there. So those are going to be our 2-drops. That is mostly what we have right there. Don't forget that these 3/2s are very swinging in with a lot of power. When you swing in with a Kithkin on 2, you can immediately add a 3/2 that's tapped and attacking on there. It can add a lot of damage up front early on. So before we talk about Raise the Past, here's Emptiness. Emptiness is going to be a very unique card and a very good build for this because we have the flexibility of getting it out. It's a 3/2 for black or white mana, 6-drop. Not great as a 6-drop. It can help in the late game. It does give us a little bit of longevity. Also, it looks awesome. Whenever it enters with 2 white, if you invoke it with 2 white, you return target creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. So it's an instant reanimator for 2 white, which can be very useful to get a win off if we need it. Or, even more useful, if this creature enters, if 2 black was spent, you put 3 -1/-1 counters on up to 1 target creature you control. I've done this to great effect in removing things for 2 black. I've also done the -3 -3 to an Ouroboros, which basically shut Ouroboros off, which was so frustrating that they quit. So Emptiness is a very cool elemental incarnation right there to do it. Then, of course, the finisher, the whole point of this deck is the more stuff that dies, sacrificed, is fed into the machine, is into the graveyard, we hit them with the Raise the Past from Foundations. 2 white and 2 4-drop whenever return all creatures with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. So you're going to get everything back. Boom. You do that at the end of a big attack. You do that at the end of a big assault. Boom, bring everything back. And you're going to have stuff like Vengeful Blood Witch out. 1 or 2 of these out. And if they even try to sweep you again or something like that, you can force sacrifice to get the cards and surveil and do all kind of stuff. It's pretty much over. It's going to put you way, way, way ahead of whatever your opponent is doing, which is super, super fun. So a lot of aggression, a lot of trick plays, combos. You'll see how it plays out, and a lot of fun on this one. Kind of one of my favorite Orzhov archetypes, this Orzhov fast reanimator stuff right there. So very vulnerable to graveyard exile. Watch out for that. If they get your whole graveyard out, you might need to start over again, but it's fun while it goes on. 6 plains, 2 swamps. We have Bleachbone Verge, Concealed Courtyard, and Godless Shrine on us right there. We look at the creatures. 31 creatures all over the place. A lot of elementals, humans, but we also have our good friends vampires and zombies. And all kind of other crazy stuff like that. 4 instants, 4 sorceries, 22 lands, and a 2.3 average. I think that's fine. I'm doing the classic 61 card build. You could cut something if you want to make it a little smoother if you're running into trouble. But we do have stuff that gets the things on the board a little cheaper. Emptiness is throwing the curve off. You're almost never going to cast Emptiness for its full price. You're usually going to invoke it. And of course, don't forget that Kithkin lets you cast creatures for free from your hand when you're attacking, so don't need too much mana. On the sideboard, we do have a really good stuff right here. Requisition Raid for artifact destruction, pump up, and enchantment destruction. Fester Leech is not bad either if you want to go with the zombie theme right here. Whenever you want to go with a zombie theme, boom, you get to self-mill and get a zombie out and pumpable. Reckwitting Hex is a great new removal in case you want to get some different black removal into the game. Bitter Triumph for more removal with discard. Lively Dirge. Lively Dirge is not a bad reanimator as well. If you can't afford the Raise the Past, Lively Dirge will do you for okay right now. Nowhere to Run is fine, and Amelia Benavides Aguirre de la Garza is actually a really good vampire if you want to get more undead in there. 2/2, Ward 2, pay life, and you get that ability right there. You get to keep exploring, which is fantastic. So she's not a bad ad in case you wanted to go in with any other ones. But this Orzhov Fast Boy is a lot of fun. I really like these archetypes. Let's get into some games. If you want to see me play this live on stream, join us on our stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all live streaming goodness. We'd love to have you there live and in person on Twitch. Hit that bell, be notified when we go live on YouTube. Post new decks, anything up goes up. Be notified, do that, join Notification Squad. Check out our Discord community for all latest news, information, post your decks, ask questions, it's all there in Discord. And of course, if you want a copy of this one, go right down there to the AetherHub, the Moxfield. We have copies in the links to the description. And leave a comment, tell me what you think. Leave a comment, like the video, support the channel. It's real easy to do, and I appreciate it. Let's get into the Empty Dead. All right. This could be good. Emptiness put in work. It didn't get me there. Let's put down. I have a reanimator here and an emptiness. Yeah, we'll put him in there. You don't. Boom. Okay. He's gonna ping me. Bend me, shape me any way you want me. You got the power to turn on the light. Bend me, shape me any way you want me. Okay. Sweeper or something crazy here, I think. Probably. Long as you love me, it's alright. Bend me, shape me any way you want me. Gauntlet Shrine. We're gonna say enters tapped. We're gonna swing in. Give me all Umbrel's colors. Zealot, hello. Okay. I think he might be Cookaronied here. The Cookaronied San Francisco Cook Treat. Yep, cook. Cooked. Not bad. GG easy, WP. Gobbler, you're baiting me right now. And I know you're good at baiting. I don't know how good you are at baiting, but you're baiting me right now, bro. You're baiting me real good. How good? I don't know how good, but pretty well, I would say. All right, we're going to kill him with emptiness here. Cast with Evoke. Pay with black. Boom. Boom. Everything is quantum. Formidable Speaker. Can discard and search for something. He gets to tutor. Male first attendant here. So let's do this. I don't want you ramping, bro. I feel like I talked to him about that. I feel like I talked to him about not ramping. Von Dam, Maryland Ferry attendant. Boom. Let's do this. Let's do this. Everything in Star Trek can be explained through technobabble. There doesn't exist a solution in Star Trek that is not explainable through technobabble. Everything. There are no supernatural elements in Star Trek. Q is extra dimensional. Boom, 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 boom. Let's do this. Boom, 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 boom. Pop. Pop, pop. Okay, very nice. Okay, and turn. Elvish Archdruid. Very nice. Elvish Archdruid. Good stuff. Moon Shadow. Wider than a mile. This is a very powerful card, by the way. It steals fucking everything. Boom, 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 boom. Do that. Down to 2. My turn. Raise the past. Next, we're going to go in with this. 7. Next. Block it. Block it, man. There you go. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man I think I am at home. I'm a rocket man. Rocket man. Burning out his fuse up here alone. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the moon shadow they all know at home. You either have to kill Kona immediately or you just die. That kind of just sucks. It's a format issue. It's not, you know, not anything else but that. You know, it's just a format issue. Okay. We'll try the mono green next. We'll try the green landfall next. Okay. Alright. Merfolk? Nice. Boom. Put him in there. Boom. Do that. Boom. Very nice. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's what my anti-meta is for. Deep Channel Duelist. I really do actually, believe it or not, guys, I'm gonna be real with you. I really do actually want to play. I actually genuinely want to play Merfolk. I don't know if my channel will tolerate it, man. I think I might get a negative more billion views, but I really do want to do it. I really very much do want to do it. Boop 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 boop, because it's actually decent. It's a fun try. It's a fun type of deck, you know. Boom. Hey, Persuasive King. Listen, I'm happy to be playing this, man. It's not fucking Cravo. That's the main thing. Not fucking Cravo. Fucking Cravo. Boom. We don't need that. Going in. Untap. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is gonna be the stuff right here. Oh yeah. Tap another whatever. Do that. Busted. 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 Darth Taco. By the way, guys, if you haven't seen the mono black deck yet, you're missing out. It's real good. There it is. Yeah, the Strixhaven's up next, so we're getting a little peek at some students who are there, and they're just being silly. They're being a couple of silly guys. Let's do you. Boom. Yeah, there's Strixhaven students. They're hanging out. They're on a field trip, and I think Ajani is watching them. He brought them to do something, and he's watching them. So yeah, that's the story. Kifkin. Boom. Tifa. Let's say pay 2 life. Let's push in. Put down Umbral Collar. Let's do this. Yes, that's why he's a chaperone. They're trying to get some random students. There's one from either house. Hey, what's up, Lord Gypticus, the Flipticus, the #1 Kipticus, top decadent Tipticus. Boom, 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 boom. Ride Zishupov. Zishupov. Evolving Wilds. Pump. Pump. Sacrifice. Well, if Liliana's still in in whatchamacallit. I think we will. Let's see how they react to this. Yep, they react poorly to that. Out of there. Okay, there we go. Zeshupuff. Zeshupuff. Ride Zeshupuff. North Taco TV. Let's do that. We'll start with the concealed into that. Okay. Godless Shrine. Let's do enters tapped. Moon Shadow. We're gonna mill. Conceal Courtyard, sure. Pop, push, Menace. She could still be a teacher, yeah. It's very possible that she's there as a teacher. A most helpful Weaver. Look at that. That Weaver, ain't nobody more helpful than that Weaver right there. Jean-Claude Van Damme. Boom. Raise the pass we need. Boom, boom. We'll have to do Umbral Collar into Umbral Collar. Feathers of Flight. Double strike. Now he's got to be real tricky here. Optimistic Scavenger. He's got to be real tricky because I can get him. Ethereal Armor. Gotta watch out for that. It'll get you. Gotta watch out. Gotta watch the fuck out. I'll get you. I'll come and get you. I'm real sneaky like that. Solid like a Metal Gear. Okay, Jean-Claude Van Damme. Yeah, he's okay. He's good to go. Von Damme into Emptiness. I would like to have been on the play, but it is what it is. Surveil. Okay. Ooh. Okay, get you out first. That'll slide in there. Could get hit with the removal. Let's hit the Sunstar. Probably get hit with the... No? Did get hit with the removal. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Let's see what we get punished with here. Reanimator. Okay. It's Reanimator. Discard, draw 2. Dino Reanimator, believe it or not. Let's do you. Brass Tunnel Grinder. Okay. Emerald Color Zealot. Gorehound. Probably is the waterbending trick to get all of them back and haste them. We still haven't got a mana, which is not good. He needs to do something here. So he wants to get all these out. Okay, you didn't get that. Bitter Triumph, boom. Still not getting what we need here. Neither is he. Let's zombify that. Gets a little life back. Let's get you the fuck out of there. Let's put that down. Okay. Speed. Gotcha. He's looking for that Foggy Mountain. I don't think he's drawing it. I don't think he's drawing that Foggy Mountain mess right there. He's just not hitting it. There it is. There it is. 3 mana, guys. Would have been really awesome if we didn't have 3 mana the whole game. That would have been really cool. People want it banned. Like, it makes perfect sense why they wouldn't want it anymore. The level of, like, that is perfect. The guy was going to win the game unless I had a board wipe. And we're getting to the point in oh my god, I fucking need to go first, man. This is an aggressive deck, man. They keep doing this shit to me. I've been on the draw for fucking 4 games. You basically, everything turns into a fucking board wipe check, which is not ideal. You know, they're different problems. That's the thing. They're different problems and require kind of different solutions. I don't know if a ban is going to be the best thing, but it certainly would help. Cub is broken. I wish we had erratas, is what I wish we had. I wish we had ways of fixing cards. That would be honestly ideal. If we had card fixes. If they could say, hey, you know, it does this, or like Alchemy. Alchemy is able to do that. Unfortunately, no other magic is able to do that. Kithkin, boom. And I wish they still did, because it would be really great if they could do that. If they could put in errata into the decks. Boom. Boom. Let's do that. Let's do this. Let's do this. Sunstar. Goblin. Goblin D's. It's gonna kill that. Boom. Gain and drain 1. Boom. Do that. Boom, boom. Surveil. I'll take a Moon Shadow. I'll take a Moon Shadow. Bubble Squad. I've seen the greatest minds of my generation torn apart by madness. Moon Shadow. A second Moon Shadow. Sure, why not? And there's tapped. Let's say no attacks. Grub, Stolen Matriarch. Okay. Yeah, I mean, anything that... how could they limit Badger Mole? It'd make it more expensive. It's not a 2-drop. That would be a good place to start. This is going to be to his detriment. Ooh. Ooh. Now we're cooking with fucking portals here. Yeah, that's what I thought, King Titan. Whenever any land creature, yeah, that's and I wouldn't be surprised if we got if they errated Cravo, if they errated, because Cravo is huge in alchemy, enormous. If they nerfed Crado and if they nerfed Badger Mole, I think those would be pretty normal nerfs. I think those would be pretty acceptable to everyone. Because they're fucking massive cards in that format. They are absolutely fucking chungus of a card in those formats. Ooh, what's he gonna take from me here? Gonna do that. Boom. Let's do this. Boom. Zahir. We don't need that. The Zaza. Okay. Unstoppable Slasher. Boom, boom. Can't cast it anyway, so. Moon Shadow. Boom. I actually really need a mana. Well, the issue is it needs to be answered immediately. That's the biggest issue with Moon Shadow. I mean, not Moonshadow, with Badger is, again, it's a removal check. Any of these decks that are, well, you either have the stop card or the game is over. I think that we're completely reducing, we're completely negating the point of the game. When we're just at the point of, hey, you either have something to stop this on turn 2 or turn 3, or the game is over. What are we doing, man? We're playing fucking tiddlywinks, man. We're flipping coins. I think that there needs to be a little bit more tactical playing for kind of a healthy thing, because with decks like Cravo, with decks like Badgermole fucking Ouroboros, with decks like Kona, again, it's that not even turn 4, a lot of times they turn 3 clock. It's a turn fucking, it's not even turn 4, it's turn 3. Where you either kill that, you either immediately kill that, or you're basically guaranteed an L. So, you know, what do you do with that? What's, you know, what is that situation that you can even really do with turn 3 clocks, man? I mean, the game is turning into Pioneer, and it's not good for fucking, it's not good for Standard at the very least. We can say that much. It's not good for fucking Standard to turn into that. Yeah, Family Samo, this is pretty good. I like this deck. I've been having some success with it. Boom. Let's do that. Let's go in. Pump. Thank you, the Wizardess. Welcome to the show. Always down for Mono Black. You see today's? It's pinned in the comments right there. It's pinned at the top. I don't know if you saw today's Mono Black. A lot of people didn't. There's Boroid. Very nice. Emptiness. Okay, so we're going to do this. Hopefully it won't crash. Got him. You know that I will say that it is very nice to do Emptiness on the Worm, so that X is the creature's power, so it would put -X, because that's the creature's power is -1. So that was a really fucking bad thing to do to that guy. 3 mana the whole game. That would have been really cool. That would have been really cool. I think, at least, it would have been cool if we didn't have a little more than 3 mana. Haven't been a lot of mana problems with this deck. 22 seems suboptimal. I don't know. It's acting up. It's acting up with 22. Okay. Boom. Doom. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? You didn't raid me and I didn't notice, did you? So the only way to beat these is to have a board wipe, unfortunately. I hate that that's kind of the case, but the only way to beat the Badgermole ramp combo plays that you have is just have a board wipe. It's just the only way. It's basically impossible otherwise. If you can get a board wipe, if you could just sweep them out, yeah, you're going to be great. But no, they can just instantly turn 3 do this. So it's just no reason to even try if you're not running a board wipe. Just no reason to even give it a shot. Oh, we got locked in for bonus game. All right, folks, this is the last one, though. We're done. Let me put in a lozenge because my throat hurts. Wow, that's a fucking bad hand. Mulligan that. Jean-Claude Van Damme. Do that. Hey, what's up? Did I say hi to you, Uli Aloth? I'm almost positive I did. Angel Wings. I don't know if I said hi to you. Welcome. JD1443 followed me 24 minutes ago. Welcome to the show. He's going to play removal on that. That's fine. Bleachbone Verge. We'll put down the Kithkin. Okay. You kill that one. Good, good, good. Put down you. We need that third mana. That fourth mana, and we'll be okay. Unholy Annex. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna go in. Boom. Very nice. We really need that fourth mana. JD, welcome to the show. Mosswood Dreadnought, he draws. Boom. Pop, chicka chop, but doo wop. Okay. Emptiness. Let's do this then. We may get the glitch. Got him. Got him. Get it, emptiness. Do. Fox 031. Feeling a little congested. Unable to ramp the way you want? Try Nature's Rhythm. Nature's Rhythm all natural formula will take you pooping problems and flush them away. Stop suffering today. Pick up Nature's Rhythm at your local Whole Foods. Nature's Rhythm, the medication for your constipation. Was that good enough? Oh, look, it's all blue. I get that. I mean, I bought a lot of fucking... I bought a lot of fucking Final Fantasy, you know? Let's do this. Oof. Okay, let's do this. See if he wants to lose anything. . Okay, he wanted to lose both. There is the lemon meringue pie right there. Good stuff. Boom. Boom. Too much mana once again. We ran for 6. Not good. 3.6 Roentgen. .6 Roentgen. Emptiness. Who's he gonna knock out here? He's gonna knock out somebody. Know that. He's gonna try to knock out somebody. Nope. He's not. Alright, my turn. Wow! Look at this flood right here. Into the flood again. Same old trip it was back then, bros. Though I made a big mistake. Try to see it once my way. Am I wrong? Have I gone too far to get home? Oh my goodness. I can't win games with 7 mana, bros. I got fucking 4 cards here, man. I can't do that. I got 22 mana in this deck. I drew fucking more than a quarter of it immediately. Oh, I got the lockup. I got the glitch. I got the evoke glitch. I'm sorry, guys. I got the evoke glitch. This is a problem. This happens. Yeah, this is the evoke bug is a problem. We have the evoke bug here. Yeah, I think Star Wars is too expensive. It's too much. They got Star Trek, which is why, but, you know. I hope this guy doesn't think I'm roping him here. It's frozen. Alright, well, I can full cast it next turn then, I guess. Trek is awesome. Star Trek is great. I love Star Trek. It has no business being in Magic. Boom. Okay. Merfolk Soldier. Mon ami. Mr. Bad Time. What is Mr. Bad? What is the April Fool's Mr. Bad Time going to be? I don't remember True Yellow. How you doing, Crimson Fire? Well, Marvel is Disney, and we got that, but you know, I don't know how much else we're going to get. That's the other question. My turn. So let's do this. Pay with both of them. And it froze. Every time it freezes. Every fuck. Oh, nope, it didn't that time. Negative. Boom. We actually got it that time. Yay. Resolve. Let's push. Put you down. Boom. Boom. Oh, okay, Mr. Bad Time, yeah. Boop, 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 boop. I actually might win this, guys. Believe it or not, I may win this. Despite the problems that we're having. It's possible. Station. Pass. My turn. Ooh. Okay. So let's... Let's fucking do it, man. Let's see what he's got for me here. He might have something crazy for me here. Knockback or something. Into the Royal. I think this guy is cooked here. Hey, M-Dog, how you doing, man? I hope you have good luck on your packs. Okay. Gonna do that. Zombie goes out. Can't believe I did it. I did it. I did it. I actually really like this deck. The fact that it can hold its own at 95% Mythic, with a 66% on the play, not bad. I'm going to say it's not bad, guys. I'm going to hit it with the official not bad stamp. So pretty silly, and I like to get silly.